after going through just some more meditations and things in my life, more and more I've been connected and being pulled towards dolphin energy, mermaid energy, the sea. I remember once I wrote this really long, interesting, dark-ish kind of poem, and I entitled it "A Simple Life," and it was basically about just feeling the animation of the soil, swimming with the dolphins in the sea, all of these amazing things. And looking back on that, it just reminds me of simplicity and working with these beings that I've always been drawn to, and they're called the Lemurians. I've never known why I was drawn to that word. To me, it was just a word. I haven't in the past done a lot of book studies, now with the internet, not too many internet studies, but now I'm starting to go back and look at books, look at writings, ancient texts, from the Bible to everything. It's really been crazy what comes to light, and the things that I am finally starting to look at that I've always felt were truth. The way our cosmos work, the way the dimensions work, the vibrations that we carry, the dreams that we have, and back to this Lemurian energy. One thing that I think most of us recognize more is the story of Atlantis, the lost city, right? And there are TV shows on it and all this stuff about where is Atlantis, where is Atlantis? Well, prior to that, there were beings and land that were home to these fifth dimensional beings called Lemurians. And we're third dimensional beings as human. We vibrate in the third dimension, which means it's harder for us to manifest things. It's heavy, it's bogged down. It's easy for us to be in a state of mass consciousness. Whatever's happening in the world, we get stuck in this, I'm going to say, idea of empathy. It's one of my least favorite words because I think it's misused and misunderstood. As a healer and as a helper, I am no good to you or to myself if I'm empathetic. I believe, and this is from my own view, of course, and my own things that have happened, I believe that if I want to help you and you're down, say, in this pit of darkness and despair, and you're really struggling to get out and you don't know how, and then I'm outside of the pit, up here, and then the pit is down here, and you call up and say, I need help, can you help me? And if I were empathizing and feeling everything that you feel and going through everything that you go through, I then would climb down into the pit or fall down into the pit, and then both of us would be down there, stuck in despair and in darkness. And that's how I view empathy. And so instead, I find that it's acceptable, it's okay to feel those feelings for a moment, let them come through you, and then release them and say, thank you. Thank you. Now I understand what's going on, and now you're in a position to help. If you can feel it, not everyone's going to feel it. It's okay if you don't. Sometimes you can hear it and understand and still be helpful, sympathetic, and responsive. I'm not sure if that makes sense to anybody, but staying outside of the pit and helping somebody is really the best idea we're having. And I think I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but so many of us, I'm going to kind of go back a little bit again, so many of us have a connection or something we recognize about the word Lemuria or the Lemurians. There are Lemurian seed crystals, which are just these fabulous the quartz crystals, basically coming out of any of the areas that Lemuria was present in, and actually still is present. So the places that I'm drawn to are Hawaii, Northern California, and you can go right into Australia, Madagascar, New Zealand, parts of Canada. So this energy, these people, this land was alive and well, and they could manifest. If you wanted something, you could just manifest it. It would be there. Telepathic communication, amazing abilities. Much to their demise, being here on Earth with the heaviness and all of the shifting and all of this stuff, it didn't go as planned, and people changed, and the beings changed, everything changed, and many of us as souls have come back to fix what we once destroyed. And so we're here now to help people through karmic patterns, through life, through ultimately continuing to vibrate higher and higher as our solar system, as the planets actually shift and change. We are shifting and changing. Our vibration is shifting and changing. So many of us now in third density are able to vibrate at fourth density and not manifest food right in front of us, right? Although, maybe somewhere, but our communication with other beings has gotten easier. Our ability to heal ourselves and others has become easier. And so I just want to take us into an idea and a vibration of working, starting to feel and understand what these Lemurian connections are. There are actually several attunements that I've received from other people, and we'll get into that as we move forward in the future with attunements. But today is more about just connecting, facilitating for each other, facilitating for ourselves, and just starting to understand what that vibration feels like. So I'm going to light some Palo Santo, which I love to do. Palo Santo is light and sweet. It's called Sacred Wood from South America. It's not too intense. I like other incense and cleansing for other things, but this works well. I'm just going to send some of this out to you ethereally and cleanse myself in my little space I'm in here. And I'm going to let that burn back here. I also have some rose incense back here that I'm burning. Like roses, it connects me to the divine, feminine pieces of me that I really like to connect to and have been working to connect to more intensely than I have in a really, really long time. So having something just sweet and sensual and yummy is fun. I invite you, if you would like to start to be immersed in these energies, to find a quiet place if you haven't already. Get nice and comfortable. You can lie down, you can sit down, whatever is comfortable for you. I ask that your legs or feet not be crossed, that your arms not be crossed. You can put them in prayer at your heart center if you like. You can have them down on your legs at your side, whatever's most comfortable for you. When we journey through any type of meditation, often we can get cold or hot. Different things can shift and change. Our vision shifts and change. Our hearing can go in and out. You may hear other things. All of this is okay and normal. So if you want to take the time to get a candle, if you have Palo Santo or any incense you want to light, something that just makes you feel really delicious, then I'll have you take the time to do that. Grab any blankets you might need, and we're going to get started. So I'm going to close my eyes while this is happening, and I'm going to connect in to our space. And take a nice deep breath in. Allow your breath to just start to relax and release any tension you're feeling in your body. Allow your chest to open up. Allow your breath to go through your body. Each breath, just start to feel yourself soften and give in to the weight of gravity. You might feel the space around you is starting to expand. Expanding your light from within and expanding the space around you with your light. Feel your crown, the top of your head, just start to slowly swirl open. You may notice some blue and purple as it gently swirls open. And begin to breathe in that white light down through the crown of your head, past your third eye, into your throat, in your high heart chakra, into your heart center, down through your power chakra, extending out your arms and hands, through your abdomen. Feel it around your sacral chakra, and your root just start to erupt with activity. You may hear your organs start to talk to you, being filled with light. Imagine that out your root chakra, roots of a tree start to grow. And just below your feet, notice a brilliant amethyst crystal. This amethyst is your anchor to where you are now. We're going to call in your guides. I'm going to call in the archangels, Uriel, Gabriel, Michael, and Raphael. We ask that they all stand beside us. Any other light workers, light beings, ascended masters, anybody that's crossed over that wants to journey with us for support and to hold this space, be with us now. Imagine that you're standing in the center of a gazebo. You feel love, you feel supported as you look out around the land. You feel like you're home. You can smell the sea. You're connected to the earth, to the dolphins, to the beings that are filling the city. And we call upon the Lemurians that are here to witness your facilitation. As I put my hand on your shoulder, and on your other shoulder, I invite you to be in full resonance with the Lemurian vibrations. Feel your body relax and shift and change. If you are unsure, if you are in the full vibration of the Lemurian connections, just ask. And ask if they'll make any adjustments that need to be made now. State why you would like to be connected, how you would like to be connected, and feel free to ask any questions at this time. It's okay if you feel distant or if you're just observing. feel that information coming in through your heart center, in through your crown. Continue to breathe. On your next deep breath, I want you to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this information. Thank you for this vibration. Thank you for inviting me here. And take a nice look around. And slowly start to bring yourself to the vibration of the amethyst crystal below your feet. Pulling yourself back into your body. And opening your eyes whenever you feel ready to do so. How was that for you guys? I'll be excited to hear what that was like, and have you share your experiences. Opening up to these vibrations is the first step to opening up to the healing vibrations of the Lemurians. They have different ways of healing, different symbols, different crystals, different vibrations. Having the opportunity to work with Amara, beautiful Lemurian goddess, and working more with dolphin energy and amazing, beautiful things. I invite you to go back to this space as many times, as often as you like, and continue to ask for the vibrations to shift and change. Ask any questions that you need, and ask them to adjust you to the frequency, and feel that frequency as you bring it back, and start to see how it changes you on a physical level. It's really amazing. It takes time for this to shift and change. I won't share with you what I envision. I like everybody to see their own visions, but it's really beautiful, and I suspect so many of you are going to see a lot of the same. If for some reason it was hard for you to get there, keep going back to visit. And if there was something that you didn't connect with, or it felt not as positive and light-filled and full of love as you expected, visit where that is in your body. Take note of it, and let's talk about that. Yeah, I think that's it. So this was the first step into connecting, and I hope you enjoyed it. Sending so much love. Bye, guys.